Do you know why our archive or broadcast or RTMP would play like this with these black bands on YouTube? Is it because of the 640 by 480 resolution, or the composer is
the raw output? YouTube might do this. I suspect it's the composer putting it into a box.
right?
If this is 640, if you didn't touch the archive resolutions,
No, I haven't.
then it might also just be YouTube black boxing it because it expects a different aspect ratio. Like it expects widescreen aspect ratio, but we're giving it VGA.
Yeah.
And then so it might actually be YouTube doing this.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Actually, looking at this, I suspect YouTube is doing this because I've never seen composer do black bars or one.
Right. It's probably YouTube, but it's mostly because they're expecting it to be widescreen resolution.
Expecting 69, we're giving that 4:3.
Right. Okay. Got it. Sounds good. Okay. Cool.
Basically, I unblocked Sai.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's in production. The way it works now is that I'm trying to get this to run, but first my virtual machine is really dying for whatever reason.
I'll ask the scheme to test it out. Oh, okay, so this has been redirected. Great. This, what is the law, Jane Doe? How, this doesn't have to be part of, right now, it doesn't have to be behind ID server, right?
It was meant to include single sign-on, but I can actually remove the thing. That was actually part of the spec. I kind of forgot it was saying.
Yeah, I think that needs to be removed. Test.
I'm going to show you.
So for Playground or Inspector, people access their own API key, their own sessions.
Yes.
For Playground, you use your own API key to test out any API. For Precall right now, what API key do we use for the publisher?
It's configurable, but it's something I've set in my own account.
So do people have access to that API key? Secret?
They do not.
They do not. Okay. Nice. So ready to go then, man.
Here's the ID. I think my backlight died. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
It's kind of hard to see it now.
What is this, died?
My
Oh,
black, this is like maximum brightness. For, I think my laptop, like the light in the screen,
got it.
just like literally just before I was going to show you, which is incredibly cool. So this is Internet Explorer. So right now, everything is basically the same, but specifically for that test, the API will still skip it, and then everything else should work as is. Oh, the network is shitty here.
Good, you found it.
Oh, right. I actually turned on the, so I turned on the network conditioner.
Good. They're testing it.
Yeah. So I mean, this thing was unintended, but
yeah,
this is what it looks like. Therefore, it dropped into audio only mode because all the maybe you lost connection or something. But
okay, audio quality is fine, so people will understand. Turn server is not connected. That's interesting.
This one is the task.
Oh yes, this is disabled. Okay.
Yeah. I put in my own copy just because.
That's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, we are working on developing this feature. That's fine. The test is yet to be implemented by Explorer. Okay.
And all the other tests should be fine. This block should not be there. I don't know why it's. I'll fix this, but
wait, what's supposed to happen?
There's that in between the colors is something getting inserted.
Okay, that's just a UI issue. You work with the other way around. Okay.
And this is a fake webcam. I forget why this is installed.
Cool.
Oh, I think it's because. Sorry, no, it's just. I think there's something in here because I installed like a fake webcam. It's like messing with the page. There's only one webcam.
Yeah, it's different, is it? For
Yeah. So part of the problem with this was that this meter is actually it's not the same as the one you're looking at, which is why the UI is different. IE doesn't render HTML, so this meter is actually an entirely different object than the one you're looking at.
Oh, okay, okay.
So part of the continuing IE shenanigans.
As long as it works.
This is actually custom CSS I put together. It's like a it's like a box, and then behind it is like a floating green div that just expands and decreases.
Okay.
So it's not an actual meter.
Hello. Hello. Okay. Cool. I think we should be good to go now. We just have to get rid of. Oh. Okay, that shows up only in the first page. Got it.
Which one? The Jane test. Yeah.
Start a new test. Cancel test.
Oh shit! That one goes to the olds.
Using the same
Okay, so what goes to the old one? So the tools developer connectivity goes to the old one. Okay.
Wait, what?
This is fine.
Should be.
But then the connectivity one. Oh, that redirects. Okay.
You click cancel now. Where does it go? It goes to /tools. Might be an issue with the way Joey redirected the. Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about the move? You excited about it? You're not sure what's coming?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's coming. I'm not really worried about it either because I can't too low on the ladder to actually change anything.
But then you won't be working on support anymore, right? Like going forward. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so the cancel button is because the deployment base URL is improperly set. Like the URL here is not actually hard coded, so somewhere it's really hard to see because it's too big. But this link is misconfigured in the app.
Your eyes are hurting or something?
Huh?
Your eyes are hurting?
No, I'm just
Okay.
this link is, I'll fix the variable that it's pulling from. I think it's just in the app itself. It's set to something weird.
Okay.
When Joey changed the URL, he didn't change the environment variable. So
Okay. So we need to fix that.
I may have enough access that I can fix it.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But besides the cancel button, I think the rest should be fine.
I think the cancel and just
the change over.
the log out. So for now, let's just keep it as an open tool, as in anybody can access it. So what is it equivalent to now? What else is just anything on, like, it's like any other developer docs that's available to anyone, right? Anybody can click on it and access it. It'll still be something similar. So Shall I let Kyle know that next week we can push this out on Dev Center?
Yeah.
It's ready to go, right?
Yeah.
I don't see anything else. I mean, I'm sure there are other issues that will come up, but I want to push it out and let people play with it. The analytics piece is still missing, right?
The Google Analytics is shipped.
Okay. And it's all the same. Using you remember which one are you using now?
Yeah, I saw that. I used the ID that I saw that last week when came out with the same thing that Carmen used also.
Okay, so wait, so Marcy updated it for Playground,
Yes.
but Inspector and this one are still using the old one.
No, this one is using the new one.
Okay, good. Okay, and are there any hooks in there that we can? Are there any? Okay, we talked about this, right? So only Google Analytics is there. We don't have any ID associated, so there's no way to see. But at least can we see the number of times the test is run and all of that?
We can based on the page loads.
Yeah.
If you want specifics about each session, like the data gets run, I'm still trying to figure out what to log to HLG. But
okay,
if you want to tune in that faster, you can just basically log everything at once and then.
so the test result doesn't make sense, right? Okay.
We can just log bitrate and packet loss and worry about the other stuff later.
We can think about that as a more holistic way. So let's keep that as a side. There's Google Analytics, which is already there. And the page loads I can just get from Google Analytics. Are you suggesting, or do we do something internal for page loads?
No, it'll be on Google Analytics. So if you look at the / results page, that means they actually ran the test. If you look at the /, just the /, that means you're just looking at the startup page.
Okay. Okay, let's start with that. Let's see if that's enough, and at some point we'll. Because I also want to check out how many errors are we seeing, what kind of errors are we seeing, and all of that. So it'll be interesting because the report that you generate with when you click the button at the end, some of those things could be put in logs and the people so that success is fine. So we know number of times the test ran, and then the number of failures that we're seeing, and then the rest of them we can assume they were successful.
Well, the Google Analytics logs, I think, is mostly for people with no Elasticsearch access because the app is being run off one key, and we only use that key for that app.
Yeah.
We can actually look at all the session data in Elasticsearch and stuff.
For that API key.
For the production pre-call app.
Oh, okay.
Because we gave it as a specific key that nothing else touches. So we can actually look at all the bitrate data and stuff in Elasticsearch for that.
For every test that I run, we can actually get a.
Because it's still going to us, so we can still look at what everyone did. We don't have to actually post it to HLG. So
okay.
Better sorting of the data.
Yeah. So how do you suggest we do that right now? Do we build something in Zeppelin to kind of see the bit? I don't know.
The Zeppelin views would actually be able to access the aggregate data and then like parse into a graph. So we can average bitrate per session ID is something we can graph using
per session ID. Okay.
Stuff like that.
Got it.
And then errors and stuff get user media.
And we can also go to Inspector for that particular API key and see all the sessions, right?
Yeah. And then each session ID is someone actually running the test page.
Okay. Okay, let's give that some thought. Let's see what maybe I can define some of the things that could be useful, and then we can try and extract that out. At this point, I don't know what to look at, but we'll try to see what's available on Google Analytics. Keep an eye on that, and since we're already getting all the data for that API key, all the session grade stuff, we have everything we need. We just have to figure out a way to parse it and basically ask the right questions, and then accordingly look at that data. Yeah, the average bitrate for every session. Although the session was fairly short, so I don't think that's going to be that useful. It's a matter of 30-second sessions, right?
Yeah.
And it usually starts low.
Yeah. Maybe not average, but.
Yeah.
Well, all the metrics get logged, so however you want to parse it is still doable.
All the metrics as in how the way we determine it's excellent, or we can still use the data to determine that.
We can, because all the thresholds are publicly available, but I mean the session data is historically stored too. So anyone who runs a key like today, like what we're talking right now, will still have access to their data to execute in the future.
Okay. How much in the past can we look at?
If you really need it, I can go past the 21-day, look up to 90 days.
Okay.
But past 90 days, it's actually really hard.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, let me think about this, Dave. I just want to give it some thought and see what data will actually be. I don't want to simply just look at our data and for the sake of it, just because we have it. So I want to see what exactly will be useful. I think eventually what will be useful is who's using it and how they're using it, etc., etc. But right now we don't tie it to an ID, so it's not possible to do, right? Unless we talk about some IP address and all of that. So that's fine. So I can look at page loads and stuff and see how many people are using it. The results and all of that we don't know. Let's assume that customers who run into issues will report that to support, so we'll get that through that channel. So okay, let's keep that as an open question. I don't know. The analytics is still an open question for me. I don't know what else do we need to put in there. Do you have any ideas? For this tool, as in what will be useful for us?
The bitrate and packet loss, I think, is the easiest one, just so we understand what the typical network configuration is. And then after that, device issues, I think.
Device issues and also the connectivity issues.
Yeah, so just logging all the results and then seeing what's the most common test failure. Like maybe people.
If you can put all the failures into different buckets, right? And we can see, like for example, there was camera failure or this failure. Mostly all those things will be zeros, but then just to kind of get an idea of the whatever data you have for last 21 days, this is the number of failures that you saw for all of them. This is the time the test ran in the last 21 days, and this is the number of total runs, failures. I think that could be interesting. But again, not right now. But let's push it out, and then we can do this internally in the back end. Cool. Awesome. So I'll talk to Kyle, and then we can push it out. We'll see what else we need to do as far as copy and stuff is concerned. I think we might need something on the Dev Center page.
I'll tell Montage Talent for bugging us about when.
Yeah, you can respond to Donald and let him know that the thing is ready and he can share it with them. Oh, you already in touch with Montage directly? Then you can go ahead.
No, I remember Donald emailed me.
Yeah. Cool. Good chat.